The journey of losing 108 pounds and keeping it off nearly 8 years has been quite unique. My experience won't be the same as yours, but I hope that you can relate. These are my confessions.
Before we get started, I wanted to make sure that y'all are aware that I am over on Yappem now. It is a wonderful app. You can talk about all the different brands that you like and even showcase those. So it's exciting, it's fun, it's fresh, it's new, and you'll really like it. So head over to Yappem and follow me at BeautifulBrwnBabyDol. I have a big fitness giveaway right now, and you can win over $500 in gifts right now until April 7th. I will be announcing the winners next week, so make sure that you get on over there by the end of April 7th and check out the contest rules on Yappem. So now let's get into the topic at hand. Fat people being insecure. This is an entry into my Confessions of an Ex-Fat Girl. People always have something to say about it, and this always comes up. Fat people, or people who even used to be fat, are quite insecure. Everybody pretty much has something that they're insecure about. When it comes to people who are fat or who used to be fat, you have to understand that the world is always criticizing you by the way you look. You walk around and you're not exactly the status quo or what people feel that you should be. You either feel invisible, or you feel like everybody's looking at you, scrutinizing you, or criticizing you for the way that you look. That adds to a lot of the insecurity. Now, after the weight is lost, one might ask, well, why are you still insecure? From my own experiences, you never get to a point where you see yourself the way that other people see you. Some people always think that I've always been this size, not taking into consideration or account where I've come from. People are not going to think about everything you've been through when they meet you. They're going to judge you by what they see on the outside. For most of my life, I really depended on my accomplishments, who I became, all of the great goals, the degrees, everything that I earned beyond my physical, as opposed to other people who have always been physically attractive. So not to say that you can't be beautiful or attractive and be fat. What I'm saying is a lot of times, according to the world, you're not considered as beautiful. So therefore, when you do become what people think that you should be, or you fit a certain mold, then you still don't see yourself that way. There are days where I still feel like I look like the same big girl 108 pounds ago. Or you're not going to always feel very secure in the person that you are. Now that doesn't make you totally insecure, it just makes you more self-conscious. You're not used to the attention that you get. You're not used to people looking at you because of your looks. You might be used to them looking at you, scrutinizing you, or wondering what they're thinking about you, or thinking that maybe, you know, they're disgusted by you, or some other things. You just never know. Therefore, when you go from that shift into a shift of people looking at you because of what you look like, you might still think, oh my God, do I got a booger in my nose? Are my clothes ugly? Do I look crazy? It's always going to be something to make you feel like people are looking at you for some other reason other than your just physical attractiveness. It's not always insecurity, it's a change, and that change takes time. As opposed to somebody who's always been physically fit or considered attractive or bodily beautiful, you know what I mean, for their whole lives. It's going to take adjustment for someone who has not always experienced that. They might not be insecure. They might just be more self-conscious because of the weight loss, and because maybe there's more people paying attention to them because of their outer shell and not what they have on the inside. So you have to consider the differences. We do need to deal with our insecurities, and we do need to talk about those insecurities and be aware of them. Y'all chime in below, get to talking. I want to see all the comments here. Make sure that you follow me on Yappem, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Make sure that you hit me up with those questions, concerns, and comments. And if you have something directly to say about this, make sure that you come to the Facebook fan page, because we keep an ongoing dialogue, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. Beautiful brown baby doll. Peace.